Good morning from Sacred Space. Yes, it's me under here. I very rarely wear sun hats, but it's quite hot out here in the autumn sun, and I'm trying to stave off any further visits to the skin doctor because frankly, he's a very nice man and he's actually a gentleman, but there's some weird energy between him and I. It freaks me out. And it's not him, it won't be him, it'll be just the whole deal of having to strip to your underwear and having someone peer at all your skin all over. It's very triggering for me. And you'd think that a skin doctor visit would be the least of my problems, since it's not all that invasive unless they have to cut and splice, but it just freaks me the fuck out. Anyway, at one point he said my name in almost a very husky, quiet way. I don't know what that was about. Maybe he thought I'd disassociated, but I was face down on the treatment bed and just kind of going with the flow, as you kind of do. So anyway, I didn't even respond. I thought, oh dear God, now he's calling my name. And I guess maybe I freak him out too, because you wouldn't have that many women that are so bloody traumatised they can't even bear to have their skin explored. But it's because I've had some unpleasant experiences with other skin doctors before that I just feel weird. But anyway, the good news is I don't have any skin cancers cropping up this 6-month check, so that's 2 6-monthly checks where I've been okay. So I credit that to taking vitamin D every day. I think it's helping my immune system stave off some of the nasties. So here I sit with this hat feeling utterly ridiculous. I like hats, but I don't like sun hats because I'm incongruent like that. Here I am under here, but I better put it on because the sun's beating down on me and I can see. I probably should put some sunscreen on my arms actually, because it's hammering down upon me with ferocity of the scale. It is kind to get me guaranteed to have to visit the skin doctor again. Oh, anyway, dear goddess, what a life, what a life. But anyway, it's 9:53 a.m. on the 16th of April 2024, and I'm out of bed and I'm happening in a far out way, and I'm just subliminally just astonishingly tired because I was so exhausted yesterday after my big day out in Byron. And then what happened was last night I went to bed early, which was meant to be a good idea. And I was so bloody exhausted, but my brain went on fire, didn't it? So I didn't sleep probably till about 2 or 3 in the morning, lying there hashing things over in my brain. I could have written a book. I could have, started a whole new revolution. I could have done all sorts of things between 9 and 2. The brain was just... So it's kind of cool when that happens, but it's kind of counterproductive because you're so astonishingly tired that you can't even think straight. So no, there would not have been a book or a revolution or a new invention or anything, just me lying there. But anyway, my body got a rest even though my brain did not. So expect, a whole level of crazy because sleep deprivation, people. It's my brain that needs the sleep as well as the body. But it is what it is. I have to just accept and move on. Accept and move on. The hat's making loud squishy noises in my ear. Lynn bought this for me, just trying to protect me from myself, my own refusal to protect myself from skin cancers. So thank you, Lynn. But I've got to get used to the sounds that squishy hats make in your ears. See, this is why I'm weird about certain things. It's the high sensitivity to stimuli. Some of it drives me bonkers. Oh, Charlie, all your people are here, Charlie. All your birdie people are here. They're all singing to you. Are you going to sing back? It's quite lovely. It's quite lovely out here this morning. All right, so let's carry on with readings of even date. They're very busy lorikeets today, Charlie. Sounds like they're having a conference about something. Right, where was I? So today's memories are titled Love is the Law and my little doggish goddess friend, Miss Coco. Let me just... So much glare I can't actually see the screen very well. But anyway, here we go. Here's a photo of me with my little baby girl. This is my friend Peter and Robin's little dog. Can you even see her? Oh yes, I think you can. Little Coco. One of my sweetest little friends that came to me all through COVID when the world went mad. I had that little sweet little poodly, shih tzu, miniature, sweet little face to brighten my day and remind me that the humans had gone quite mad, but the doggies were holding their shit together. Thank the gods. Well, Bobo really struggled at times with my being overly traumatised and anxious at times. He did struggle from time to time. But overall, we've all moved into the African tulip tree now. Right. April 16th, 2023. And then my computer does weird things because it can, because it kind of hates me. Oh, that's a lovely memory. So 1 year ago today, hard to believe she passed away on the 2nd of April this year, but I had a lovely day with Peter, Robin, Elsa and dear little Coco. Peter made a tiramisu trifle in honour of my birthday. It was delicious. How spoilt am I with my beautiful friends all spoiling me? I really am a very fortunate woman in spite of all my cumulative traumas and difficulties and, whinging and whining and blah, blah, blah. I don't know if you can see the photo. No, you can see is my reflection. But anyway, there's Elsa laughing joyously with Robin and Peter. And, we had good times together visiting his mum occasionally. This is one of my favourite photos. We're giving each other what is called in New Zealand a hongi. So it just happened randomly that we hongied each other. Try and get it so that there's no bloody reflection, but anyway, there she is, my beautiful girl, Elsa. Oh dear goddess, what can you do? There's me looking quite happy and delighted. We were like two peas in the pod, her and I. Although last year I was 58 and she was 93. Big age gap between us, but we were good friends. Delightful. I came out of the skin doctor's office, clinic, as I was departing, I was about to pay, because you have to pay now because I don't bulk bill anymore. It is what it is. And there was a man with his elderly mother in a wheelchair and looked like she had a bit of dementia. And as I walked out of the clinic, she saw me and her whole face just lit up. So I said, "Hello, darling." And she's like, "It's amazing how the elderly and the demented and the unusual and the bit quirky are drawn to me." But anyway, his son looked about a little bit older than me actually, and he was thrilled that I said hello to his mother. He was like, it was sweet. Anyway, life is meant to be sweet little encounters that in the broad scheme of things don't really mean anything but brighten up one's day. I woke up at 7 a.m, which is weird as I set my alarm for 8 a.m. My friend and neighbours, Peter and Robin, are picking me up at 10 a.m. to take me to see her new home and to also take me to visit Peter's mother Elsa, who is 93. And Peter has made me a tiramisu trifle in honour of my recent birthday. Sweetness. It was very sweet. 16th of April 2021. I spent most of the afternoon trying to drill holes in the snake and octopus and shell earrings for eyes and jump rings. I have finally managed it, but what a difficult task. I need bigger holes to fit the rivets for their eyes. Not sure how I'm going to manage that, but pretty happy that I managed to fit the jump rings. Now I need to buy the silver solder and other soldering supplies to solder the jump rings together and to attach the forked tongue to Snakey. It's a small progress, but it's still progress. And do you know what? I'm sitting here burning. I can feel my arms burning. So it's probably too late, but I'm going to go and get some sunscreen after all, because burnt mama teas means cancerous mama teas, and it's not good. It's just not good. I need to avoid that at any cost, because my mother's half brother died of advanced skin cancer in Germany, and his hands were all bandaged up, and it was not pretty and would have been extremely painful too. Oh, where the hell is my sunscreen? Oh, so that's another thing I lost at Byron. I had a tube of little sunscreen. I had a lot of loss. I lost my earring and I lost my sunscreen. Oh no, I tell a lie, it's here. I'd unpacked it. Alright. I only had one loss, my beautiful earring, which is devastating because I was very fond of those earrings. I just spent, hello Mr. Crow. I just spent last week or the week before a lot of time, remaking components for it out of sterling silver and making them schmick, and I bloody lose them at Byron Bay. But, oh well. Everything has a reason and a season, and have to accept and let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Ugh. Very slimy looking sunscreen. You can tell I don't use it very often. Might give it a bit of a shake. That's probably gone off. Ugh. Yucky. Well, anyway, people with redhead skin, freckled skin, cannot be fussy about the quality of their sunscreen. They just have to suck it up, buttercup. Suck it up, buttercup. Yuck. It's all slimy, himey. I won't put any on my face because the rest of me is kind of covered. My hat's protecting my face, isn't it? I really hate sunscreen. I reckon it gives you cancer. I really try to avoid using it, but I could feel the heat penetrating, so I thought, better just be sensible. Better to be sensible. Right, where were we? Now, I'll just repeat that last sentence because I can't remember if I read it all. Now I need to buy the silver solder. What's going on here with my phone? Now I need to buy the silver solder and other soldering supplies to solder the jump rings together and to attach the forked tongue to Snakey. It's a small progress, but it's still progress. Indeed it is. Any progress is progress in Psychedelic Dreamers world, where things happen very, very slowly or quirkily indeed. So there is that. Oh my goodness, look at my arm. It's just an oil slick. Gross. What do I do? I could do this inside and avoid the sun altogether, but it's too late now. Too late now to forget the past. Sorry, I had to do a little shake. Right, where was I? Slimed. See how uncomfortable this all makes me feel? But not as uncomfortable as having big freaking cancerous things sliced out of your back. That's awful and beyond belief. Horrendous. Okay. Now, where was I? One of my most ardent beloveds, little Coco, Robin, said I looked so pretty in my coral dress that she wanted a photo of me with Coco. Delightful. A moment later, and I was smothered in Coco kisses. She really is a sweet little dog. Bobo used to sometimes get jealous and made a little bit too much of a fuss of her in front of him. But I loved them both equally. 16th of April 2020, watching Archetypes of ED, meaning extra dimensionals, with Lee McCloskey, part 2. Interviews with extra dimensionals on Gaia.com. I am loving this man's mind. His art is amazing. Indeed it was. So Lee, Leigh McCloskey, MC capital CLOSKEY on Gaia.com if you want to have a look at some amazing art. 16th of April 2019. Getting hot under my hat. Whew, sweating like a pig now. Oh, honestly, maybe I should give in and just do this inside. But it's such a nice day. No, we shall be intrepid. We shall do this in the sunshine. So 2019, when's the best time to get your flu shot? How about never, since they put mRNA in that shit now? Like, don't be an idiot. Do not fall foul to the big pharma ploys. It's all awful. And I wrote, I'm resistant to this only because the flu shot always gives me the actual flu. And I stopped having it about 8 years ago and have not had the flu since. So although I do believe in most vaccinations, I just don't like the flu one. And I wrote that in April 2019, which was about 8 months before they rolled out that other vaccine of aforementioned disgrace. But anyway, Sometimes it's good to use your own discernment and be a little bit stubborn and not buy into other people's global hysteria, because it was all well planned and well orchestrated, complete with celebrity shilling, and it was just a gross insanity, and I will never understand it, quite frankly. I will neither understand it nor forgive it. 16th of April 2018. Crystal and Jared are here. We have packed up the boot of my car as finally Crystal has a room, so I'm able to declutter some of Crystal's stuff. Woot! Up and at 'em. Off to get my boobs squished and plopped on a plate and photographed, because breast cancer is a bitch. I don't have it, and the 2-yearly radiation might give it to me, but what the fuck? Better on the safe side. I wonder if that's better to be on the safe side. Anyway, it is a twist of irony that the only person who gets to touch my Mama T memories is a doctor or a technician. Still a government-sponsored violation in a way. These are my thoughts on that, people. You don't have to agree with me, by the way. You can just, go along and do your own thing and take whatever medical interventions you like. It's your body, your choice. But this is my body and how I choose to sustain it, what's left of it after 59 years on this planet. But anyway. 16th of April 2017. I can't feel my feet. I should not wear beautiful stilettos or any impractical footwear for my mad mosh fests. Oh yes, I did hear a vehicle. I should be staying home every weekend, knitting navel fluff and getting old gracefully. Nah. Especially not navel fluff. Ooh. The band was rather good tonight. I enjoyed myself until I got too tired to tolerate my crazy stalkers, who for some peculiar reason amped up the attention tonight. It was hilarious, but man, I have lost some of my fending off skills. The funniest part was when Melody, yes, a woman named Melody, ran towards me and pinned me against the wall and licked my face. I played along nicely by wrapping one ladylike leg over her buttocks and pretending to hump her. The crowd laughed. Pity we are both actually straight women, but if she keeps up that sexual tomfoolery, I may never ever get laid with a red-blooded male at the casino. And no, I did not, but that's because of my own very wise circumspection after dealing with one too many misfits in that space over the years. So there is that. Pity we are both... Oh, and I've read that. A brief concern only, as I have not hunted in that small hunting ground in well over 2 years. Too many people know me, and I like myself too much to sleep with any of them. Dear goddess. Falling in love with psychos can really throw you off your perch. But no regrets. The Tanya is saving her libido for a man who won't play stupid, ignorant, childish games with her heart and mind. It's going to be a long, long drought. Last time I did the celibacy gig, it was 5 years. But I prefer to love my friends asexually, even if some of my wild ones get a little hot, and come home to a nice cup of tea and my animals. Beautiful peace. No lies, no chaos, no dramas. What year was that? 2017. So yes, it's been since 2015. So yes, we're into the 9th year now. And I don't mind at all. I'm not wasting my energy on nincompoops who aren't serious. Did that in the past, and all I got for that was, well, we won't mention what I got from that. The rest is history, my darlings. Idiots that still trawl after me at red lights. That's what we got from that. 16th of April 2016. Socks just broke one of my mother's beautiful pink crystal glasses, slowly eliminating anything from my mother. I'm a bit pissed off, but it is my fault for not putting them away. I was enjoying looking at them, however. He rushed over the kitchen bench in his greed to get a shortcut to his biscuits. The brat. Jared wrote, "Oh my God, no." And I wrote, "I know, your favourites. We will have to get rich so we can replace them, fuck my life." And my beautiful Sally said, "I'm so sorry, Tanya, but actually it's not her fault. You know, it's no one's fault. I mean, a cat doesn't know that a glass is a very valuable object." Do you want to see what I did with it? I didn't want to waste it because it was such a beautiful glass. And it broke, but it left like the cup part of it, you know, the drinking vessel part of it was intact. So, all hot and bothered. So what I did with it was I threw out the stem because I couldn't do anything with the stem really. I could have possibly glued it together, but this is what I did with it. Oh, can you see it? There. And I carved little love hearts into the glass around here. And the intention was I was going to turn it into a bell, which I haven't gone that far with it because I'm obsessed with bells because, you know, fairies and Titania's realm. But anyway, it is beautiful and hangs in my window as a sun catcher now. Waste not, want not, right? All that beautiful artisanry. Here's a bell I bought in Byron on Sunday. Got it for $10 on sale. Of course, I need it like a hole in the head, but I thought it was I thought it was quite pretty, so I couldn't resist buying it. So anyway, that's my crystal. Here's the rest of the lovely crystal glasses. But they're deeply precious because I can't replace them. But anyway, my mother's opulence in the 90s, but also my Auntie Lottie used to send those glasses all the way from Germany. So it was actually Auntie Lottie's opulence more than just my mother's. Right, where were we? Hang on, I'll just plug us back in. Right. Here I continue writing, utterly exhausted, but another night of dancing is in order. I slept until 3 p.m. and earlier that morning I wrote 5:03 a.m, home safe, in a hot bath as I have a sore neck and a sore left buttock, sciatic nerve, from washing out to Zombie by the Cranberries. Ramjet were playing. I had a lovely night. Soon it will be time to sleep. And yes, it's taken me a few weeks, but my neck is a bit better since the last time I moshed to Zombie. So next time Alter Egos or Ramjet plays Zombie, I must remember that my neck is it can't take the full whirling dervish, spinning my head, Linda Blair moshing, and I'll have to be gentle with myself. I say that every time, but in In the excitement and the passion of the moment, I forget and break my own fucking neck. So it is what it is, people. 16th of April 2011. Blah day, but a lovely chat to Margaret and little Neo. I feel like we're missing chunks of things again. 16, so 2015's missing. Oh, maybe not. Okay. But I had a lovely chat to Margaret and little Neo, feeling very fractious and bored, but no money to go anywhere or do anything, so been watching old episodes on ABC iView for something to pass the time. I need to party on. Yes, I do. 16th of April 2010. Crystal is currently feeding the young possum. Happiness is a fully fed possum amongst other creature comforts, laughing out loud. A stressful, hectic day spent preparing documents for my lawyer and photocopying them and posting them. So the process is underway and I am looking forward to a new beginning. Kind of feel mentally exhausted as it is hard to read all the awful stuff Buck said about me, etc. But the upside is he's dead and can never hurt me again, the filthy motherfucker. So here I write, filled out the forms and gathered evidence for the lawyer today and tonight. Mentally drained now. Will photocopy and post to him tomorrow, so hope to hear positive news back by the end of next week. Yay. From the comments section, Sylvia Shine, my little English Jewish rose champion who always encouraged me, wrote, to Tanya, tarot on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Tanya, hope the tarot is accurate. In those days I was doing this weird tarot app on Facebook, which was just nonsense really. It was just made up shit, but it was comical and amusing. Luck is all you need. Yes, it's coming your way. I feel it is in my water, no, in my heart. The home I'm in for this month is absolutely wonderful. Love, Sylvia. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Because her kids kept putting her in respite while they went on fabulous overseas holidays, and you know, like, I get it, she was in her 80s and they probably needed the break, but she was a good sport about it. She used to tell me how good the food was and how well cared for she was. She was always a positive, sweet elderly lady, and I do miss her, I really do. I wrote back, hug Sylvia, I hope your water in your heart is right, lol. I also feel quite positive, as it is such a miracle to even find a lawyer willing to work for me for a change. Yay. I'm glad you were having a nice time in the home. I remember the last one really made you feel terrible, so this is good news that you are enjoying it this time. Love, Tanya. Kiss, kiss, kiss. And she replied, she always wrote in big capital letters, Tanya, good news, just look on the bright side. See how you got reunited with Mitzi, how the old dog went first. Whoever thought that would happen? Now we will pray, all will go your way. You are a good person. Maybe he will listen to your prayers, please God. Tanya, I must just tell you, it's a beautiful old ancestral home. Staff are wonderful, food menus to die for, happy hour every day, 5:30 p.m, Friday before lunch, sherry and nibbles. Can you wonder, they all have grobber tuchuses. If I'm here too long, mine will also expand, I'm sure. And who bleeding cares? Not me. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot and enjoy every minute. On that note, ta-ta, love ya, Sylvia. Isn't she delightful? I just love her. She's been dead since 2014. I preserved all these little memories of her because I just loved her. Me, Sylvia, your home sounds delightful. Good food, good company, and grobina tuchuses are adorable. That means fat asses, by the way. More to squeeze. That's my story and I'm sticking to it, laughing out loud. Enjoy the lovely happy times and have an extra serving of everything for me. Love you too, my darling. And I also wrote that day, my darling, talented and beautiful daughter has her graduation ceremony at University of Southeast Queensland. Oh, no, I think it's Southern Queensland. University of Southern Queensland in Toowoomba on Saturday. I am so very proud of her achievements, hard work and dedication, and can hardly wait to see her in her cap and gown. Mazel tov, Crystal. I love you dearly. Kiss, 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 kiss. Mother, do you remember when you used to love me dearly? Yes, I do, my darlings. Oh, you have to laugh. From the comments section, Sylvia Shine of blessed memory. Wishing Crystal every success. May she succeed in her undertakes. Please God, her life will never ever, and I truly mean everything, can ever have the hard kicks you managed, unfortunately, to pick up along the way. We'll be thinking of you Saturday. Mazel tov. Sorry, Crystal, half my words have gone haywire, Tanya. Thinking of you too. The hard kicks were meant to you. I don't know what's happening to this keyboard. You will understand, I'm sure. And, about 1,000 kisses. Me. It's okay, love. I certainly have had plenty of hard kicks, knocks, savage beatings, and just plain bad luck, along with the usual stresses, misunderstandings, underhanded dealings, and crap that life metes out to us fragile humans. My kids have had to suffer along with me at the many unpleasant things, this being euphemistic, I have endured in my entire life. But this is all the more reason to celebrate Crystal's success, as she has overcome her wretched, suffering mother's shitty life and gone ahead and succeeded at what she truly loves: acting, directing, writing, choreography, stage combat, clowning, singing. I know she is and will continue to be the very best performer, and I know she takes pride and courage from her work. My one and only blessing from Hashem, that means God, has been the gift of my beautiful daughters, and seeing them shine in their own moments of glory and victory and accomplishment is the best nachas I can ever shep, or is it schlep, laughing out loud. To shep nachas means to take pride and joy in something, usually mothers and their children. Looking forward to tomorrow's magnificence. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Oh, and of course, my other blessings, apart from my daughters, are my beautiful, caring, supportive friends who love me and accept me for who I am as a person. This is the most precious gift. Oh, and my animals, wouldn't want to be without them. And indeed, it's a seeping wound that it's just Charlie and I left now, and we've had to get used to life without the cats and Beauregard and all the other beautiful pets over the years. But Charlie and I are doing okay. She's enjoying the sunshine and being a wonderful rainbow lorikeet, and I'm being a very hot, sun-soaked intrepid Mama T. So on that note, have a beautiful day in the space-time continuum, my beloved ones, my people of Earth, my fellow Earthlings, and all other sentient beings and interdimensional entities that may stumble across our videos in the ether or wherever it is that the satellites bounce our messages to each other off, wherever they end up. I hope you derived some delight and comfort and joy in amongst the dross and the sad things too, because life, my darlings, is yin and yang, and hopefully it shall remain in good equilibrium. Not too much joy that you get pampered and spoilt and suffer entitleitis, and not too much sorrows, i.e. sorrows and misery, that you become immersed in bitterness and negativity and depression and grief and trauma. Just a delicate balance hanging by a thread, a gossamer thread of life. Grandmother Spider is here. Knowing when to jump into the next opportunity is a life skill I haven't quite mastered myself yet at 59 years of age. But anyway, you get my vibe. I'm enjoying today, and I hope you're enjoying your day too, and Goddess bless. And remember, as always, never, ever, ever let the bastards grind you, me, us down. Bye for now, my darlings.